Good morning. Happy Thursday, y'all. Happy jolts. Data just dropped. Holy. Look at this candle bottom. My word. Into the 24,000 whole numbers right now. Market starting. I'm trying to get a couple things situated. We're a little bit behind. Things are cranking. Things are moving. How we feeling? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, everybody. Just getting some stuff situated. Look at the strength off the open. Holy. Get all these situated real quick. We got our leader going. Making some monies. How we doing? What's up, Wani? Mad Max, Danielle, Caesar. Good morning, everybody. Pat. Holy shit, the support. How we doing, everyone? Good morning, kings and queens. Look at the strength off this candle. Everybody, holy shit. Look at the wick on this thing. 8:30 news drops. CPI, we get it pushed down to the 838s and then immediately retraces back up to the 24,000s right now. Holy cow. Good morning, Stigma. Good morning, Work. Good morning, Wildflower. Welcome in, kings and queens. Dudes and dudettes, Caesar, indeed. Indeed. We ready to make some money this week or what, y'all? What's up, TLR? Who else smells it in the air right now? Saucy, you get a little bit of whiff? A little bit of whiff you going? That CPI wick was lower than Pat's nutsack. I hate that I just read that out loud, Caesar. You're the man. Holy shit. Good morning, Max. Welcome in, King. Man, stunning after yesterday. Caught some early morning gold longs. Bro, it's too early, Pat. I agree. That was too much. What's up, Keith? Welcome in, King. Holy cow. Look at the strength off this CPI. What was this? 951s to 839s. Just in this wick right here is 120 points in this wick. And then obviously some more. Today is today. Today is today. I love that. Welcome in, Boop. Welcome in, Sala. Today is today. You got this. I fuck with that. That's that support. Let's see what we got for the daily chart real quick. Take a gander. See what we're actually looking at. Pushing up to the highs. Obviously, all-time high is being threatened potentially today. I wouldn't really fade this bullishness at the moment. We'll see the reaction at the actual high, but I like the direction. Put our 1 hourly on. What levels are we looking for here? Obviously, like I said, all times. We have a big level here. Yeah, I'm just bullish. I think we just got to be bullish. What are your insights for today, bro? I am looking long, Stigma. Let me sip my coffee and take a gander. Caught a little bit of pre-market. I like that Wildflower. Just a little dabble. Nothing too crazy. Get your coffee and take a gander. I like that, Pat. See what you seeing, King. Shiro, good morning, man. Welcome in, King. Let's see what we can get, type of trouble we can get ourselves into here. We're bullish at the end of the day. That is what we are looking at. We are looking for the upside. Truly, we are looking up. Now we just got to find a price where it makes sense. We're obviously having a little bit of resistance at the 24,000s right now. This data low wick is something. We don't just go trade data low bottom, right? Like, what was that? Look at the strength out of there. Boom. Where was this data open as well? So we opened at the 78s, pushed all the way down, and then retraced. Some of the weirdest price action. Look at that. We pushed all the way up, had candles push right back down, slowly reclaimed VWAP, and now we're just hanging out at the 24,000 whole numbers. If we can't get above these 24s, I mean, obviously we have previous day high up at the 44s, all-time high above. It feels hard to be bearish. It feels really hard to be bearish here. Into the EMA. Feels quite difficult to be considering the downside. The strength is just happening. We had that Friday dip, And then every day since then, we've just been reclaiming. Yesterday, we attempted a sell-off. A little bit of an attempt of a sell-off. And then it held. Yesterday's price action was quite strange. And we end up holding overnight. And now we're pushing right back up. Gotta be long. We gotta be looking upsides. How do we find our price now? Let's take a quick spot. I mean, I don't really see anything that makes a whole lot of sense. Maybe VWAP. Obviously, we have this whole data wick, so that's going to be its own thing. What are we thinking? How are we feeling, gang? I am not sure how we are going to get this price to find our entry. Maybe previous day VWAP. Let's just be patient here. Obviously, we're trading into the data wick, or the data news high candle. News high is around these 973s. We're trading into it right now. These bottom wicks, that is a crazy, crazy wick. Also, we have, thought we had, I want to take a gander real quick. Take a quick gander, maybe a pullback to the 965s. I like that. 1 second, Wildflower, take a gander. September 11th, RIP. We always remember CPI, and I thought there was another one that is not. Okay. Ooh. And then tomorrow we have University. So a lot of the week's news is now in. Holy shit, look at the sell-off. Into the VWAP here. Into the sell-off. There's that 965s. We're getting a dip deeper into the pullback potentially. Nice little short there. Good job, Danny, if you caught that. Good morning, Paul. Welcome in, King. I like that short. I think I'm actually little snipe trade from Danny. Well, Danielle taking a little short. Do we want to take another attempt at that too, trading this high? I think it's going to be our first attempt here. Let's see if we can catch a sell order up at this EMA at the 970s. Might have to trail a little bit lower here into this previous wick. Seeing if we can get a rotation to the downside here. We have that giant data wick, which I feel could be a target. I think today is going to be a pretty interesting price action. So we don't want to get distracted overall in the bullishness. Right now, it's got to read price as it's presenting itself. Sorry, I keep snuffing my nose in front of you guys. Got a little bit of runny nose going on. Still finding some selling. Getting closer to this 935 VWAP. We have a level that let's see. I really like these 909s to potentially get traded. Somewhere into these 900s. This nice bottom. Somewhere in the median of this giant candle. Full TP just hit on Dow with long since 845. Let's fucking go work. Good trade, bro. Way to be focused. Trading the Dow. Trading this all-time high momentum right now. The market is giving. The market is moving. We just got to do our best to be a part of it. Nothing too crazy. This opening print price, it was. So opening print price of the 977s. We're getting closer to our first 15-minute range. Market's been open for 9 minutes. Just about 9 minutes. Still like a fill potentially. Obviously our entry is a little weaker now. I think this might be like the safer entry if we can even get it. Still finding some selling into the VWAP. The 935. I feel like we could see the bottom of that big ass candle. That's what I'm thinking too, Saucy. This is potential TP of the day is 838s. Also, what I'm peeking is the potential trade to these 830s. We'll see the reaction here at this VWAP though. Lots of sell volume coming in off the open. Lots of sell volume so far. No cap. Work agrees. Let's go, y'all. Happy Thursday. Hope everyone's feeling good. Hope everyone's feeling, just feeling some love. You know, life is way more than just candles, guys. Yesterday was kind of a fucking crazy day in our country, so just hug someone you love. Was short from the 83. See y'all tomorrow. Max, dropping the dollars. Good shit, King. Lock that shit in. Short from 90s at 76, still holding. I like that matrix. Let's go, y'all. Like I said, potential target is the 830s. Keep holding. Not being political, bro, but what you think about what happened to Charlie? I'm also not really trying to get too political in this stream. We're focused on money, focused on just growing our skills trading. But I agree, Stigma. It's crazy, man. It's just sad. Just absolutely terrible acts of violence that I hope can just stop, and hope we don't continue to, like, the fact that it was on live is just the intention, the evil that wants to breed from that is just sad. So yeah, let's talk about trading. RIP Kirk, that's crazy. Prayer up to his family, no doubt. Say no to violence, no doubt about it. Pray for peace, y'all. All right, let's see if we can get an entry into this short. We're holding VWAP, but I don't really like the pressure right now. I don't really like the selling pressure into it. I think we're going to keep holding. Like I said, somewhere into these 900s target, maybe lower into this 838 wick. Absolutely. Let's talk about that trade. Let's make it as money. Let's make it as green, the dinero, the green stuff. Let's make this green stuff. Kind of like these bottoms in the 900. I just don't know how to get an entry at the moment. Our boy Escape, the Matrix, and Max both caught the shorts. You guys are goats. Give a little bit of a hint when you're getting in those, you know? A little bit of a little, hey, I'm taking a short. Get that green stuff. Hell yeah, pineapple. Max, when would you get in so quick? The man's just sniping right now. Mad Max MQ, he's making the dollars. You need a little bit of hint when you're getting in there, Maxie. Still looking for an entry, guys. We're compressed below the VWAP now. It's kind of feeling just straight down at the moment. So we might be missing chances if we're not willing to just stab it. Just out here surviving, dude. How's your day? It's another breath. Max is dirty with the entries. Yeah, he is. Caesar, he knows what he's doing. Same here, brother Brett. I like that, Sala. We have our potential target, 900s, maybe even this data wick low at the 840s. We just got to find an entry. I would like a little retest of this VWAP before it just dies completely. So we might be looking for an entry around the 935s. I'll adjust our entries at the moment. Something kind of like this. We'll see if we can get a fill. Still looking for the downside. 30 people hanging out. If y'all haven't hit the like button yet, helps the stream a ton. I'd appreciate Farming Simulator. Play now with Game Pass. A little bit of Farm Sim. What time is it in your area, Salah? Still looking for a potential retrace if we can get a pullback to this VWAP. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have the Lucid account as well. That is nearly bankrupt. We have $800 in it. Let's see what we can do with it, though. It's never over till it's over. It's never over until it's over. It's never over. Ooh, we're about to get our entry. Or are we? Is that what I think? I think we're going to get an entry, but are we really? But are we really, Nazi? 34.25, 33.25. I have two different entries on this. Hopefully the Lucid one can get Phil. Brett, I'm in Irvine, Cali, and it's 6:43 a.m. What about you? A little bit of Irvine, Cali. No way we're not getting our fill at the VWAP there. Look at the don't disrespect us like that. Probably have to enter our entry a little lower now after that rejection. Slightly below this wick. I'm going to slightly be trailing this wick a little bit. Looking for a 31 fill for the downside at the moment. I don't know why this music hit me jivey this morning, y'all. Hope y'all are feeling good. Let's see what we can get today. It's time of trouble we can get ourselves into. Ooh, nice and early. I like it. 6:43 a.m. is crazy. Imagine being in Hawaii right now. It's like 3:44 in the morning. Yikes. But they're making that money. Is it Stigma? I think actually one of y'all. I just Hawaii in here. Yes, sir. There he is. Stigma. He's rocking that early clock. Let's go, King. Hungry for that dinero. I like it. That's the only way to be making money. That must be pretty sick, though. You got the rest of your day, too. Like, once you get off the charts, you just take a little nap ski, back up, you wake up, have a nice lunch, maybe work out a little bit, hit the beach. Like, God, that's got to be a nice life. We still got that chat vacay to Hawaii. It's coming, Pat. He knows it. I ain't forget either, King. I ain't forget either, King. Let's see if we can get this fill. Potentially going to get our entry here. If the NASDAQ doesn't do us dirty, Dan. Yep, the market closes at 10 a.m. That's insane. We just got an entry. Not on this. Yo, what? Did you? Is that because of Lucid? What is that? We had an order. You guys see price went through our order. And we didn't get executed on that. On this. Is that Lucid? I've never really seen that before. Like, it's Project X, so it doesn't make me feel good. Because that shouldn't really happen. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. We had the same order on both, on Topstep and Project X. One gets filled, one doesn't. Let's see if we can get their fill now. What? Very strange, very interesting. I don't really like seeing that, honestly. I don't know if it's Project X that was goofy there, if it's Lucid that was goofy there. Like, that's not really attractive, but we'll see what happens. We just got filled in the other on this Lucid one now. So now we're looking to the downside. Nothing's changed. Our target down to this low is still in potential. 345 here in the Netherlands. I love that, Danielle. 345 in the Nethies right now. Crazy how it's all across the globe. You know what I mean? I just find that so fascinating. Like, crazy to me. I know someone's in Dubai. It's their afternoon. It's Danny's afternoon right now. It's Stigma's very early. It's just our, like, mid-morning. It's crazy. ES seems to be rejecting the 15-minute low. I find Lucid fills to be laggy compared to Topstep. That's crazy to me. Yeah, I just lagged out here. Just got stopped out, guys. We just got stopped out. Still targeting the downside, I think. I think we just got to find a better price, I guess. Me personally, I think that next attempt is going to be somewhere in around these 59s. Let's get our first 15-minute box drawn so we're not too we're not confused. 930 right here. Yep. Here's our first 15-minute range. Here's our 15-minute range. Getting up into the 50-minute price. I think that was the potential entry. What was that strength? I think it was a pullback just into this 50% potentially, Pat. Maybe back to the top of this range as well. I'm still bearish. Although we did push through the bottom of the 15-minute range there. There's the 15th minute. Yeah. So then we just spiked outside of the range. Immediately reclaimed. A little interesting. Just a tad bit interesting there. We'll see the reaction here at this 50%. Kind of want to short it. Matter of fact, on my followers, I am going to take an attempt here. Another 15-point stop. See if we can get this to hold. I like the idea that it could. It could also be wrong. You guys know the rules. I find Lucid Field to be laggy. It's interesting, Will, because it's literally the same project. Like, it's fine. I find that really interesting. We'll see what happens here, though. Is it because your stop loss is so close? That's why it hit? What do you mean, Boop? All right, we have our 15. We have a 15-point stop on. It's healthy. I mean, it's not giant, but I think it's healthy. If I can't, in my mind, find an outside edge, like if this price right here where we're trying to trade into this previous range, the top of this, the 50%, if I can't get this to hold for 15 points, then I'm going to be wrong anyways, so I just usually eat that. If I'm wrong 15, I'm going to be wrong a little bit more, but if I'm right within the 15, whatever. Yeah, same platform, but Lucid Fields are so bad. By the way, make sure your charts and data up to speed is set to fast. Fast. Yeah, I appreciate that. I did that yesterday. Appreciate you all for that. I think it's medium by default. It does. It was confusing me yesterday too because my top step was fast and then that one was slow and I was like, shit, like what's going on? All right, guys, I'm not really loving the price action on this trade. We're getting above a price that I wanted to see us hold. So let's just see if we can get back to this 50%. Otherwise, this trade might just be a wash. If we can't keep this price rejected by these sellers, we got to get a little bit of a reaction in our direction here. Just a little bit of a wee reaction, you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, darling? Just a bit of a reaction. a good day to have a good day, y'all. Keep those smiles bright. Let's go. Back into the VWAP would be kind of nice. Below that would be even better. Currently rejecting the 50% of the range. I don't mind it so far. Let's keep being patient here. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. Do we want this on the Lucid account? I mean, I do, but I don't. You know what I mean? I do, but I does, but I doesn't. I don't like our fill as much now that we're already 15 points in the green. Let's get a reaction back to this VWAP. I don't want to see any wicks. I don't want to hold this price. I want to see some weakness by these sellers or the buyers. Is it wild that the viewers are such different paths of the world? It is wild. I find that so fascinating. We have the Netherlands, we have Saudi Arabia, we have Hawaii, we're us, we have Germany. Like, that's just, it's crazy to me. W us, W our community, W Topstep too for bringing everyone together. ES now rejected the 15-minute highs, LOL. I like the rejection. I like that, Chu. Thanks for the insight, King. Maybe we get a downside continuation by the Nazi. Just by chance in the algorithm. The Netherlands is nuts. It really is. I love it. Getting some strength back to this 50%, y'all. We didn't really tap into the VWAP, but we're still finding some bullishness out of it. If we can't hold this previous top where the sellers came in before, we might be wrong on this trade. Decent close by the bulls there. Not really, not feeling too good about it. Yeah, we are pretty nuts. I love it, Danny. Just broke. Just broke. Bring it to us. Bring the NASDAQ down too, yes. Getting a little too close to our stop. Danielle saying the Netherlands, they go hard. They go hard here in the Netherlands. They're good football players. I know that. Give me this rejection. Back to the EMA. We got to get through here with some strength. Otherwise, we could keep holding this previous wick and the VWAP. I want to get through this price with some pressure. I want to see some pressure out of these sellers. Instead, I feel like we are the ones getting squeezed. Decent reaction there. Still holding this flat price, but I'm not necessarily loving it at the moment. Still holding the EMA as well. We got to get through these wicks. We could be wrong on this trade. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't do it to me. Leave us be, NASDAQ. Leave us be. Please, sir. Still looking. Market's just hanging out with the 50% right now. Bulls are pretty strong. I agree, Danielle. They are looking strong. After pushing through the bottom of the 15-minute range, they resupported the VWAP, holding the EMA. We're going to get kicked out of this trade, I think. There it goes. Now we're trading back to the previous high of this data wick. Now we be patient. Have you considered using the ATR for your stops? 36 viewers with only 10 likes. Hit that button if you haven't already. Saucy. We got homies hanging out without hitting the like button. That ain't gonna do, y'all. Come on, come on. Have you considered using the ATR for your stops? All-time ATR. What is the ATR, Shu? Educate me, sir. What is the ATR? All-time R, like a pirate. ATR is volatility indicator. Okay, learning. No, I did not know that, bro. So then I would not have used it for an exit, but I kind of like, I like the strategy. I use it for my stops. It's pretty sick, actually. You know ball? We know ball, David Ramos. Welcome in, King. We know ball. For example, right now on the NQ, the ATR in the 1 minute is around 18 points. Volatility indicators around 18 points. You leave that for a stop. That's really interesting. Really interesting, Shu. So your 15-point stop might be too tight. I mean, it's crazy because I might have just been out by a few points there as well. So quick 400 times, 5 there. Let's fucking go, Patty. Good shit, King. It shows how many points the bars are. I like that, Danielle. So you guys know about it. So Ty used to play soccer. I did, in fact. Bro, who you got this Saturday? Canelo or Crawford? Stigma, same thing. Wani was curious too. It's a tough call. I mean, Canelo's the man. Crawford's the man. They're both just lethal with the gloves. I think it's a tough call either way, but I'm going to go Canelo there. Let's see what happens. Still holding this previous, this data wick high right now. Bulls are trying to maintain. Canelo for sure. Let's go, Shu. All right, boys. We need $2,100. $2,100, and we can pass these first phase of these accounts. Are we going up? Are we going to the upside here? I like the Canelo route. Yes, sir, Saucy. I like that too, King. Gonna be a little bit more patient. I like the opportunity that this could be a pullback long to the top of the range. The reason I don't love the top of the range is it's high of the day. I'm actually still quite bearish at the moment just for this trade candle, but we'll see what happens. If it gets invalidated through the range, that'll be its own thing, and then we'll be looking to the upside. But kind of feel like the shorts might be holding this data price high. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Let's go. Show us, NASDAQ. I'm still on my short. My entry was the 65s. Still shorting. Entry was the 65s. I see you, TLR. I would be hoping. I wouldn't really want a closure above this flat price, above the 76s. I wouldn't want to see a closure above there for you. Elijah. Welcome in, King. Welcome back, brother. Who does Caesar got? I know the dude has an opinion for that. Caesar, who you got with the gloves, pal? Looks like buyers are stair-stepping. I agree, Pat. They're bringing us up right now. Back to the 982s. Closure above the data wick high. Potentially into the opening print price now. Top of the range. I got the Mexican. Yeah, he does. Let's go. Looks like a lot of V patterns today. I agree. Nice recognition, Danny. V recovery off this wick. Another V recovery off the VWAP. Maybe we're getting straight movements. Hit buy and watch it. Sauce wants the long. I like Canelo, but I'm leading with Bud. I like that. Hey, I like Crawford too. If he wins, that'd be cool. Did we get up in towards these? Still 24,000 being a little bit of an obstacle. There's 40 beautiful people in here. Let's fucking go, y'all. If you haven't hit the like button yet, you better. You should. Helps the stream out. Helps our community grow. Saucy, that's still, where's that at in terms of that? 10. Rejecting off of these 989s. I might long this pullback into this EMA here. Likes are at 14. Come on, y'all. We can do better. 40 people, 14 likes. That math ain't mathin'. Let's see if we can find an entry still. Holding the top of the data wick high right now into the EMA. Top of the 15-minute range is closed. 24,000 whole numbers, only 25 points. What are we thinking? What are we seeing, gang? Let's get half of the views worth of likes. Saucy. I still think we could continue this pressure to the upside now. Bulls are looking pretty strong. They're holding the 50%, riding this EMA up. BRB, yes sir, King. Sell at double top. You talking about at the 24,000? You talking about right here at this data wick high price, Elijah? Shy Way, Fang, W's, welcome back, King. Hell yeah, man. Kind of do like the 24,000. I like that, Elijah. 24,000 whole number. Potential short entry. Here's our Lucid. We only have $500 to play with that one. Selling into the EMA again here. Overall, pretty interesting price action. Obviously, the data wick, the pre-market trade after, and then our actual pre-market, our actual New York session range so far has been pretty interesting, pretty tight. Selling off of the 988s back into the EMA here. Heavy sell volume. Sellers are trying to bring this down. I almost want to short this. Top of this range again, getting compression to the EMA. My only reason I don't love it is our downside targets aren't strong. We had the 50% in the EMA, but we're going to take a stab at it. We're going to take a stab at it. Stops are going to be at the high of this new price. Targeting the 50%, maybe lower into the VWAP if we can get some strength out of these sellers. We're just trying to find a position, y'all, where we can get validation on our first entry and then add in and start getting the pressure. You guys know what I'm saying. Is it clear, darling? Is it clear what I'm saying to you, darling? See if we can get this to keep holding. Got to see compression below the EMA. Don't want to see price get a closure above these 76s again. No, well, getting a closure above the 76s is not ideal for us here. Want to see the sellers keep compressing price if we're going to get our move. If, darling. 50% is the next obstacle. We got to see the sellers trying here, though. The buying is still acting pretty strong. We're now compressed back below the EMA for the first time, so I like to hold. Got to be a little bit patient here. Closure below. Realistically, these 58s, I'll even add a second contract with a break even. Getting closer. We got to do some selling, though. Selling is kind of looking a little bit stale right now, to be honest with you guys. We're starting to round over, but I know a buy candle at any price in around these around these prices could send us. Going sideways at the EMA. We want to keep seeing pressure. We want to keep getting this thing to stack. A closure below the 59s. I'll add a second contract. We could easily bounce out of the 53s, though, so it's going to be a little bit scary. 53 is the 50% of the range. Our first wick on the retracement could easily hold. We got to see if we can even get this price to hold, though. We're at a battle spot, y'all. Closure above the 76s is pretty much not good for our trade. Closure above the 76s is pretty terrible for our trade at this point. The buyers are even holding EMA again. Not really ideal for us. I don't think we can fade these longs today, y'all. Have I taken 3 shorts? I think I've taken 3 shorts and lost on all of them. So looking to the upside is the way, I think, if we get stopped out of this again. Kind of feels like we might be. Price got back above this data wick high. Not really ideal. Wanted to see the sellers kind of supporting that. Top of the 15-minute range is obviously the threat. We have our stop there, which is fairly susceptible. If we keep getting the support above these 76s. If we keep getting this support, darling, we're probably going to be smoked on this. Yeah, I think this price action's looking to the upside right now, y'all. We didn't even get down to the auction. The 50% is interesting there. The strength out of the buyers at this 65 price is quite interesting, which was the data wick or the data news high. So that to me is just continuation to the upside potentially. This feels pretty bad. I think this trade is gonna go to their stop very soon. Sellers are not really showing any type of action here. Yeah, I think we're cooked, guys. All right, still got to find a spot. Like I said, we've taken 3 shorts. All have been wrong. We are targeting the bottom of that wick bottom. So I think longs, if we've taken 3 stops to the short side, can't be fading these buys. Even though we were trying. It sucks because pushing to the top of the 15-minute range, 24,000 whole number. We got to get strong through here. Here we go. Here we go. Through the 15-minute range, into the 24,000 whole numbers. Nasdaq's picking up some buy volume here. Biggest buy volume candle of the day. Biggest buy volume candle of the day. Getting rejected back into the range almost immediately. I'm short. Last attempt. Short stops are above this this wick. 4 shorts. I can't help it. I can't help it. No, but I'm actually shorting the biggest buy volume candle, y'all. So this was the biggest candle that we've had for the longs. I'm anticipating that the pressure, the volume won't continue to bring us higher past that. And I think shorts are going to start loading up here potentially. At the biggest buy volume candle today, we might get a reversal like we typically see, especially with it being at 10 o'clock. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I think NQ might reject at the top. Yeah, it's been really hard, and now it's been a bit weak. I like that. I like that, Dangerous. I'm trying it. We're trying to take a stab at the shorts here, seeing if we cannot trade in the 410s. Trying to see if this can hold this outside edge. Biggest buy volume candle of the day. We're shorting it. Seeing if price can stay within the range. Like I said, the reason we're shorting the biggest buy volume candle is the reason that we'll usually long the biggest sell volume candle. If the momentum in that direction brings, like that was the most volume we've had, and yet price couldn't extend past the range, that to me shows reversion. No, sir, Pat. Deep nose breaths, brother. No reason to be tilted, King, man. We'll see if we can get this outside edge to hold these 24,000s. I feel like we could see it. All the buying pressure right now looks like it's kind of going a little stale, a little sideways. If with this extra buying pressure, we can't keep pressing price higher, that to me shows reversion potential. Of course, could still be stopped out at any moment here, but they're stair-stepping on the outside. Look at this extended buying volume down here. Look at this extended buying volume. That's not usually sustainable. Let's see what happens here. What is our actual fill price at the 994s? Gross. Would have been like to be a little bit closer to the 4,000s there, but first time we're getting the sellers to kind of show up a little bit here, keeping us back into the range. We'll see what happens. It's our first sell volume candle off of the pressure though, so I can't really necessarily fade it immediately. But This being the highest buy volume candle of the day, and then us getting the support here, keeps our confirmation pretty strong. I'd even consider adding a second contract in around our price. Limit sell one. Gonna sell another one around these 94s if we can get our fill. Overall, feeling pretty accepted at that reversion. Again, the highest buy volume candle of the day. We caught the sell on it. Let's see if we can keep getting this to revert for us. These are the type of trades we want to be taking, but we got to practice the discipline to be patient for them. Nice selling pressure starting to come in now. We can start looking for ways to add into this position. The selling pressure is getting strong. Might even take a second contract in around... and around these 81s where we're looking for another fill at the moment. Let's see if we can get the second fill on this EMA pullback. Can you give me my Philly there, Nazi? We're a little bit high, a little overzealous, asking for it. I'm just going to get filled on it. Fill me. Okay, we're in 2 contracts now. We're going to leave our stop a little bit tighter. We're going to be patient, and I'm going to go back into our Lucid. We're actually going to take this trade now.
Order filled.
Pretty much targeting the top of the range. It tapped the 5 EMA and the 9 I mean. Ooh, Danny. I like that. So she thinks we could get a reversion here. We tapped into the 5-minute. Still shorting the highest buy volume candle so far. Not necessarily a lock. We got to see if we can get a closure through these 60s and back to this 50% of the range. Kind of want to see sellers keep loading up here. Want to see them get heavy. If we're going to be right, they're going to show themselves fairly quickly. We're not going to really let EMA retrace too much. Were you not able to sync all 10 accounts? Nah, Wani, I thought so, King. But apparently, for some reason, Lucid doesn't like track in the same way. Like, even though they're both through Project X, for some reason, I couldn't. ChatGPT couldn't help me. The internet couldn't help me. And then yeah, I just apparently found out that it's not an option. So, kind of a little bit sad about it. And that might push me towards the old Apex if we're able to actually get more accounts at once. But we'll see. I don't know. Maybe it's not even a good time to scale yet. Maybe we're not exactly there yet. So, just going to see if we can run up another set of accounts, get another fat little payout, and then maybe start running up some Apex is honestly how I'm feeling. I like the pressure, the decompressed buying volume at this bottom of the sell-off. This feels like a potential little bear flag forming, but we got to get the pressure to continue. Got to get the pressure to continue off this EMA attempt by the buyers if we want the sellers to really bring this down the direction that we're hoping for. It's a decent reaction, but we got to get a closure below these 60s. Closure below the 60s will be looking pretty decent here. Let's see it happening. Let's see it happening. Our entry on the Lucid accounts are a lot weaker. Alright, well. Yeah, alright. Well, that's what I need. 9 plus almost 2,400. So I need like 2,500. Roughly. Like almost 25. Excuse me. Here's the 50%. The VWAP's going to be the next clear level as well. Show me that VWAP. Show me how that WAP feels. Yeah, this count is cooked. I'm only one contract. It's so hard to trade 2 accounts the same way. Ugh. Ugh. Here's the 50%. Don't want to see any reaction here by the buyers. We're at the 50% of the range. We've found some support here previously. Want to keep seeing the sellers able to rip through here. Obviously targeting the VWAP below, that would be nice. It just MSS. Bearish market structure shift. W it going down. I like that boop. Look at a little market structure shift to the downside, especially when we're in the shorts. Come on. We got to try to get another entry on this account with another pullback. Maybe. I don't love it, but we got to try to short back up and get another fill. Our second entry down here is so much weaker than it was up here. Still looking for a fill. Double top sells for the win. Yes, sir, Elijah. The highest buy volume candle of the day, pushing through the range with a double top. Lots of confirmation there. Lots of confluences. Sellers getting this trying to the VWAP. What's the reaction going to be from there? Buyers are already responding in anticipation. Are we going to get this to cut through, or are we going to just kind of hold? Decent reaction from the buyers. We're wicking pretty well at this price. Still holding the 50%. I want to see the sellers really cut through if we're going to. Buyers are being stubborn at this 50% right now. 1.5K. I'm done for the day. Good luck, Tyler. Escape the Matrix. Good trading, brother. I appreciate the luck. Enjoy your day, King. Thanks for stopping in, hanging out with the stream. Letting us know you caught those sexy shorts, brother. Congrats. Let's see if we can get a fill in the second contract.
Order filled.
All right, we're 2 contracts now on the Lucid accounts. And we want to see if we can hold. We did hold the 50%, sadly. Not really the reaction you want to see if we're looking to the downside. Finding some strength now. Finding some strength. That wasn't even a VWAP tap. I'm going to grab our third contract right here. We're 3 contracts on the Topstep accounts now. Changing our price that we need to just being slightly below VWAP. I'm going to be able to put break even on because our rules have to. Now that we have 3 contracts, we have to. Got the short and long. Let's fucking go, Matrix. Good trading, King. 3 contracts. Break even has to be on because of the extra leverage. See if we can get the validation. We took our third fill up around that candle wick high. Hoping to see the sellers keep bringing this through the EMA here. The heavier, the better. We only need the 41s now to pass these combines for the day. I like the pressure coming through there. Let's see if we can get this to keep holding. You guys know the rules. We don't want to see any wicks. Starting to get some validation. We only need the 41s to be done with these combines for the day. Get the half pass. Looking like we're getting a decent move. Our break even's on. No reason to panic. We're starting to catch the momentum in the Lucid as well. Our fill isn't as good, but if we can get the direction, we should be all right. I need 3,800 to be done with these accounts to pass it. Still targeting that data wick. It still could happen. Excuse me. Targeting the data wick low on these Lucid accounts could play out. Got to get to the VWAP here on it. Back to the 50%. Want to see the sellers keep taking this through here. We don't want to see any more reaction by the buyers at this price. Got to cut through here. Hopefully get right to the VWAP. Here comes some strength now. We got to get down to the 41s to pass these counts. Liking the pressure. Liking the sell pressure. Here comes a VWAP tap. Can we get a hold? Can we get through that VWAP for you, boy? Looking for the 41s. We're catching the momentum on the Lucid as well. Still got to get through the WAP there. There's 45 beautiful souls hanging out, learning, trading together right now. If you guys have not hit that like button yet, you should. You very much should. It looks like this. Looks like a little thumb. Holding the VWAP at the moment. We want to keep seeing pressure loading and building here. Don't want to see the buyers holding a support line at a general level like the VWAP. Want to see if we can get some weakness through there. Still targeting slightly below to the 41s right now. Nice little reaction from the sellers there at that pullback. Got to get some pressure through here. The VWAP's going to be the obvious line in the sand. Maybe we can even catch a third fill on our Lucid accounts now. Don't want to see VWAP holding the way it's threatening to, but we do need normal price action. We want it to look healthy and normal for the continuation. I'm not going to lie. VWAP bottom here and then push back up to our entry on these accounts, which, by the way, break even should be on just because of our weak entry. But we don't really want to see the strength there. We want to see the suppression by these buyers at this EMA. And what do you think of Lucid Direct? That's a great question, Dangerous. I like them. I think it has a lot of potential. I haven't messed with it too much yet, but I am expecting to, and I want to try them. I think if I can pass these Topstep counts, I might even just try some Lucid Directs, trade them together. I mean, Lucid seems interesting to me. Like, the fills are a little bit weird. I don't know how to explain that other than, like, they're both Project X, so they seem to be the same, but they act differently, and it's a little alarming. But yeah, I like Lucid overall. I really do. Would you try Lucid Direct, Dangerous? What's a Lucid account? I haven't heard of that. Lucid, they're a fairly new prop firm. What's the catch, though? What do you mean, Dangerous? What do you mean the catch? What's a Lucid account, though? Lucid's a new prop firm. They haven't really been established for too long, but I like them. I know you guys know who Trader Kane is, the guy that's had a pretty fat payout from Apex. He also says that he supports them, and yeah, like I said, I haven't messed with them too much yet, but I overall am excited about them. Back just in time. I mean, for the direct accounts. The catch for the direct accounts, bro, is it's 1,200 daily drawdown, so you can only lose 1,200 a day. You can only trade 4 contracts with the 50K. And 8 winning days for a payout. And then the bigger catch for me was the payouts. Once you do get a payout, bro, you can only take out 1,500 for the first 2 payouts, and then the third payout you can take out $2,000, the fourth payout $2,000, and then the fifth payout you can take out 2,500. So I don't really like the way that they have that scaling like that, in my opinion. That's like one of the things that's kind of the catch. Can we get this to keep pushing through the VWAP here? Looking for the 41s. We also have it on the Lucid accounts. Not as good of a fill, but which these ones could get broke even if we do find some support here. Want to keep seeing these sellers holding the pressure at the EMA. We did get a VWAP tap, so we have a chance to find some support and be wrong. But, you know, I just don't want that to be the scenario. Gee, she is struggling. Yes, she is, Danny. We're hoping for the downside, but we are getting held right now. Buyers are acting stubborn at the VWAP. Still targeting the potential low of this data wick. Down here is the ideal trade. But it's not going to matter if we can't get in through there, right, Nazi? Come on. Get up in through there, Nazi. We got to get through this VWAP. Don't really want to find buyers here. It's not ideal for us here, y'all. I will say this. Take a gander at this right here. Might be breaking out of a little trend that I don't want to see us breaking out of. You feel me? Got to see some suppression by these sellers here. Got to see a reaction. Otherwise, we might just get the fill back to our break even. We were looking for the 41s there. Still think that we are. Got to get back down to the VWAP was a clear obstacle. Now we actually have another resistance at the 50% here, where we pretty much were holding the 50% pretty well. Now we're through the trend line. It's not my favorite. It's really not my favorite. We got to get some strength by these sellers. We might have been broke even on this account. Oh, look how close. Look how close our Lucid accounts just got to being broke even. Got to get some pressure through this EMA. Otherwise, the Lucid account probably will be broke even if we can't get back through there. Got to keep holding. Let's see some action, sellers. Let's see some action. Might want to take profit. Dangerous. Ooh. Dangerous says that. Do we want profit here? We really could. We really could take some profit here, lock it in. I'm being patient though. I'm either gonna take the break even or the payment. I'm okay with both. I'm okay with both. I'm okay with either. Treat us good, Nazi. Come on, right, TLR? Why is she doing us like this? I do think we're gonna start getting some bullishness out of here though, for real, for real. What is our previous price? This is the next obstacle. If we cannot get some sellers to react at this previous data wick high and we can't hold, I want to trade the other side of that data. I want to trade the other side of that candle. Come on, Nazi. We got the rejection we needed up at the highs. Now he's got to be patient to get paid. Big sell candle coming. Saucy sees it. Does that mean he put the boom in? Did he put the boom in? Come on, Saucy. 20-pointer. 20-pointer. Show me. 20 pointer is almost our TP at this point. 20 pointer to the downside is nearly our TP. Can we get the reaction? I like the opportunity. We might get a hold here. Got to see the sellers cut through this EMA. Not the call, but the candle is inevitable. I like that, Saucy. Show me something. Show me a big, thick, black one. Big black. We need a big black. Big black. Back to the bottom of the trend line. Back to the 50%. We got to get heavy through here. Big blacks. Come on. Come on. Big black. Back to the VWAP. Let's go. That was a 20-point candle, Sauce. The 70s to the 50s, brother. Saucy. My man has a... He's psychic. We barely look how close we are to getting broke even on our Lucid accounts as well. Got to keep seeing if this can hold. Don't want to see any wicks here. W trade, brother. Not yet, Ben Vask. I appreciate it though. We don't want to see this wicking out at this price. We could easily keep holding here. That could have been a retap for the continuation. So it's only going to be a real win if we can get this to hold. I appreciate it though, Ben. Hope you're doing well, King. In all seriousness, though, we might have to consider closing profits if we keep holding this 50%. Selling, I mean, the buying is pretty strong today. I'm not going to lie about it. I can't even lie about it. Why does she have to wick like that? She wick completely, bro. It's not good. We're allergic to wicks. Just look at this. Look how close we're going to get stopped for break even. She better not. She better just keep going, tellers. Show us something. That wick was fake. It's a fake wick. Carry us back to this VWAP now. She can't do that after a prediction like that. After he says 20-pointer coming, she gives it to us and then just says no. I know. It was just rude, Sauce. I feel the exact same way. Like, what the fuck was that? Teased us. Super rude. It really was. There are 44 beautiful people watching this stream. I hope to see at least 20 likes. Come on, y'all. Let's see what we're doing. I like this, though. You like the sideways price action? Me, personally, I don't, Saucy. I want the downside, brother. Come on, Nazi. I know. Look how close we're being teased. I like our positions. I like the direction. We just need it to play out now. We have Lucid going our way. We're a little bit shittier of a fill on it, but... I'm just chilling, waiting for you to hit TP before I go back to bed. Yeah, you're the man, Matrix. That shit means the most, brother. Hopefully it can keep you. Hopefully you don't got to keep wasting too much sleep. We can get this fill down here. Yes, sir. Make the likes 30. Let's go, Keith. Come on, King. I don't like that we are holding this sideways price at the 50% bottom after wicking this price. This is a really fat bottom here that the buyers are clearly supporting. We got to get a heavy movement through here. Still holding the EMA as well. We could explode. I don't want to see it. I want to see some big fat red candles. Even though I don't have red on this chart. So big blacks. 5 more mins, Matrix. 5 more mins. 5 more minutes and you're going to sleep, King. That's what Sauce is seeing. We are still holding, though, back into the 70s. Are we out of the Lucid accounts? You guys see this? Holy shit.
Order filled.
No! Our Lucid shorts. Yeah, I still like this for the downside quite a bit here, guys. I really, truly do. It's currently not doing it for us, but I like it to break. Oh my god, the strength though, man. Going to sign up for Topstep. Any advantage of the previous 150Ks you had over the 50Ks? Jalisa, welcome in. That was an awesome comment. Honestly, it depends on who you are, how much money you have, what your risk is. I think the advantage over the 150 comparatively to the 50 mostly is just that you have the bigger drawdown. I mean, obviously you have the more leverage. I don't really think that that's it's risky to have the extra leverage. You could just blow your account really quickly. So it's not the leverage that I like about the 150K. I made all the money with 3 contracts in the 150s. I just like the leverage, the downside. So that first initial day, instead of the 2,000 drawdown like a normal 50K, you'd have 4,500, and so that's nice to use. But up to you. Also, with the new restriction where we only have 10 funded accounts a month, it kind of changes things a little bit in terms of like it's not as worth rocking the 50K accounts or the 50s, yeah, because you only have 10, so your upside's limited. Jesus Christ, the strength. You guys see it, right? You guys are seeing it, right? It's okay. Wait for another setup. PC. Let's go, Matrix. Hi, I mostly watch playbacks, but here live today, I'll probably try 50K first. Thanks for answering. Of course, Jaleesa. Welcome in. It means the most that you watch the channel at all. W's. All right, well, let's see what we got then. We got broke even there at the pullback. You guys see this trend that's clearly acting as some support? Longs are loving it. Getting into that nearly the 24,000s again. Holy cow. Yeah, I'm short from 97. I'm triggered. Yeah, it's pretty painful, Thomas. I'm the same way, brother. I am the same way, King Man. It feels no good. Jalisa says, nice to meet you for sure, Caesar. W. Caesar. Well, we took our best offer to get in the downside move. Weren't able to capitalize. This is the triple top potential here. Look at the buying pressure, man. You can't fade these longs today, y'all. I'm telling you. Limits at 40.24. I like that. Ryan, our sniper, he's looking for the outside edge. I kind of fuck with that. Look at the pressure into the 97s. Holy cow. Holy cow. My last trade of the day is at the 24s. I like that. See if we get there, brother. Yeah, you can't fade these longs. I mean, you just can't do it, guys. we are in for the all-time highs. Like, I'm honestly just gonna fucking buy and wait at this point. Into the 24,000s. Here we go, y'all. Woo! NASDAQ back to the 24s. Kind of crazy. Decent price action overall. Pretty clean. We didn't get the move we were hoping for, but it's been auctioning pretty well. Hopped on the train there for a quick scalp. Crazy strength. Yeah, it is, Danielle. Kind of insanity. Another giant buy volume candle. Not the most of the day, though, so I'm going to buy with lots of leverage on this one. Going max leverage on this one. With our pullback entry, potentially, if we get a pullback to the EMA, we're going to go with 5 lots, max leverage on a pullback to the EMA. Why? Because this strength, I don't imagine we'll get a strong pullback through. So if we just get an EMA tap, typically we get a little reaction off there and get 20 points or so. We can pass these accounts. But we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Where's the boy Caesar at? He was here. He already said hi to her. Look at the strength. In the 24,000 tens. Buying pressure is just here. What's up, big man? What up, what up, what up, what up, king? Just missed ya. A little bit of a wink, wink. Yo, there's still 40 beautiful people here. You guys are amazing. Thank you so fucking much. Hope everybody's trading is going stellar, making the dinero, the green stuff. Waiting for another one of those one-liners. That shit was funny. It's like this morning. Caught me goofy. That was a funny fucking thing. All right, let's see if we can get a pullbacks here. Still looking for max leverage pullback. Still hunting a max leverage pullback. Fairly high risk only because of the extended buying, but I like it more and more. Still just hoping to get an entry. Right now looking at the 93s for a max entry. Would only give us till 82? 82 we'd be busto. Yeah, I think 82 would be busto if we get a fill here. Can you stop, Nasdy? Can you just stop messing with us and give us a fill, please? Please, 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 please. It's true that. That shit was funny as fuck. Morning, Saab. Welcome back, King. What's up, brother, man? Look at the strength of the NASDAQ into the 24,000s. We're hoping for a max leverage pullback. I have 5 contracts in at the 96s. We're hoping for an EMA touch, top of the range, and then an extension. We only have 11 points of drawdown, so we'll right now be 85s if we do get a fill before we're out of this busto. So we'll see, we'll see. Hell yeah, everybody. What a market today. I agree, Dangerous. I agree. It's been crazy. Still looking, hunting an order fill. Not loving it as much if we don't get a little retracement into a healthy price. I was kind of hoping these 2 candles would just tap into the EMA. We're really looking for a max leverage EMA tap. That's really all we're hunting for. But with these next 2 candles, I don't really like it as much. These are what we were hoping to make our money on. Why did it curve like that? Top of that range? Fine. I don't like it. Just feed my daughter. No trades yet for me today. Hey, that's king stuff, though. No worries, brother. Yeah, I'm locked out. Minus 350. Trying to short, too. I took a lot of shorts already, Paul, so it's all right, King. W Father out of Saab. No doubt about it. The man's doing the thing. Fucking love it, bro. She's going to be a great trader. The community is growing into something special. Hell yeah, Caesar. That means the most right there, King. Let's go. All because of y'all. You guys are unfucking believable. It means the most, for real. It really does. And EMA is curling away from us. She's above the 15-minute range now. We did not get our fill. This is what we were hoping for our max leverage, to just grab a couple points. Instead, I don't really like the order as much now since it's already breaking through the range. Think about it. If we would have grabbed this entry, right, at the 24, we got 14 points. So, yeah. Whatever. Do we still have? Oh, yeah, we got broke even on this one. All right. This is what we trading for. Am I right, Brett? Absolutely, it's what we're trading for, King. Trading for the family, bro. Trading for the family. I wish I recognized these two spots earlier, because, yeah, we would have targeted the exit here a little bit better. Look at the strength into the 16s, getting close to Ryan's snipe order at the 24s. Man's looking for a short at the 24, a limit order, excuse me. Into the 24,000 teens. Pretty much a 70-point rip from the bottom from when we held this potential sell-off of the 50% of the range. Ryan, he's sitting there hunting for it. I like that shit. Topstep was tweaking, could not close my position. That's sus, Elijah. Did you get out though, King? Kind of sussy, but did you get out? That is what's important. I don't like the max leverage pullback now anymore. I have resistance line at the 15s. Might reject it. Oh, there she goes. Yeah, that's a nice line there. It's a nice line, Danny. Let's see if she holds. Let's see. Kind of don't mind an EMA pullback, but it's the way that we're avoiding it makes me hesitant now. I feel like the next time we come into contact with it, we're going to get a little bit choppy. It's a little bit choppy. Usually when you see it riding it, you want to just see consistent contact points, not these like slight misses. Let's see if the 24,015s can hold for Danielle. Up at this previous price as well. I see how you see it, Danny. I see what you're seeing, Queen. Let's see the reaction here. Strength is kind of undeniable by the buyers today, though. They are looking quite strong. It does look like another ATH. I agreed, King. I mean, at the end of the day, that's only what? Wait, I don't think 40 is the ATH, is it? No, it's not. Yeah. 72. 74. So, yeah, we're 60 points from ATH right now in the NASDAQ. We are 60 points from ATH in the NASDAQ. Wild. I think we could be subs. I really do. Yeah, 700 instead of 2K. Damn, that sucks, Elijah. Sorry, King. I don't know what that's up. I don't know what's up with that, but I think so, Sob. I think we could be pushing to all-time high today, potentially. Very much potential. Tomorrow, I mean, today's CPI, right? So we already had the strength off of it. Tomorrow is the Michigan sentiment, so nothing super. I mean, it's still a Reddit folder event, but nothing like, you know, dire. Not like a newsprint like this, so. She's trying it. I like that, Danny. Good luck, Queen. It's not a bad play. At least maybe into a range. My only hard part about it is I don't see any clear levels to target. 24,000 is acting as some support here. Yeah, it's I don't mind it. It could definitely work out for you. What are you targeting? I think that would help me know where you're looking, because maybe the top of the range, 50%, VWAP's curling. I don't know. It's tricky. Maybe another contact point with the trend line. Like it's tricky. What are we at? We're down 900 in these accounts. Unideal there. Straight up. Targeting the 90 EMA on the 5-minute. I like that. I forget that's like a contact point for you. I like that a lot. Brett, you got XFAs? No, that man just comes and shows love every day. He's not trading right now. He's pretty new. He's learning. He's one of my best friends, so he just came on the stream to show some support, and now he fell in love with you guys, and you guys fell in love with him, and he's here every day learning, just like all of us, trying to get into the day where he will be a full-time trader. It's the goal of all of us. We all just want to do this shit full-time. We all just want to do this shit full-time. Old Tyler's back. What do you mean? What do you mean, Boop? LOL, I did watch your old vids. Hell yeah, bro. The support is crazy, Salah. I appreciate it so much, bro. Here we go, Danny. Let's go. Beautiful short targeting that hold. Let's see if it continues to hold. Biggest sell volume candle of the day, though. A little interesting. Or not quite, actually. Not quite the most, but a big sell volume candle there at the 24.15. Hope that holds. Love it. Gotta stay surrounded with the like-minded people. That's it, Saab. 100%, King. 100%. I kind of feel like we gotta... I don't want to fade you at all, Danny. But I kind of want to... I feel like we got to long these pullback. It's the first time we've seen a little bit of weakness. I might rip one combine or something next week, but my plan for multiple counts is in the near future. Hell yeah. I know, old Tyler got the VWAP on the 1 hour too. I don't know why he took it off. I took it off the 1 hour just because it's more noise. Like, look, it's right here. Bink. See how, like, it just... See how it confuses this line? Like, it gets all messy in there. And I just don't feel like it's not a lot of times where it really reacts as like, oh, a pivotal point. Like usually when we come into contact with it, we just get weird. I just haven't found that it's been useful. More noise than anything, so I like to have clean charts and I get rid of it. Maybe the EMA is a little bit more. Oh, that's a volume. Yeah, I don't know, Salah. I just don't, I think it's more noise than useful. Oh, you right. I'm short again. Thomas is looking at the downside. Daycare for the baby is a little expensive. Yeah, it is, Saucy. I get it, King. Way more relevant to pay for that than for some Topstep accounts. I'm short again. Tom's looking for the downside. Where are you targeting, brother? Danielle's also in here to the downside. Let's get a dub. Dub chat. Come on, Salah. Let's get a dub. I hope this plays out for Danny and Timothy. They're both looking short right now at the 24,000s. Both looking short at the 24,000s, somewhere around the 80s. So you're looking for a contact point with the trend line. I like that. Yeah, I think the 80s could definitely get contact. I feel like today's range is being set. Bum 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 bum. What's the daily chart look like? Looks to me like we're reaching for AF. Looks like to me we are reaching for an AF. Both times we've been in these prices though, we've wicked out. Anything above the 961 we've wicked out of previously, so it's interesting to notice that. GG bros, I'm out. It was a good stream. Shoots, bro. God bless. See y'all tomorrow. Hell yeah, Stigma. Take care, King. Have a good rest of your day. Appreciate you so much for being here, bro. Thanks for sharing your morning with us. Yeah, I think the daily candle is reaching for that AF there. How do we get that? In a gold long, hopefully it pays. Yes, sir, Keith. She gonna hold. Pay that man. Pay that man. A gold long is a NASDAQ short, so. Ooh, excuse me. It stinks because I want to get a trade in before the end of the stream, because I don't really like having to carry over balance, because now I'm technically 3 days from passing these instead of 2. So I kind of want to get close. I want to get either back to flat. Here we go. Still rejecting here. Here we go. Let's go, Danny. Let's go, Timothy. Want to see this keep getting weak for you guys. Excuse me. Want to keep seeing this get nice and weak. Long it now. Long it now, he said. I do want a long. I just don't think now is the price. It's hilarious. I love it. I want a long too. I just don't think now is the price. I think we get a little bit more of a dip into like around here. Let's try it. Nope. Didn't want 2 there. Wanted more. We're going to buy 3 at... Yeah. I like a potential 80s long. I do. See if we can get a fill. Stop under 92. No. Give me my fill. No, I'm kidding. You're the man, Max. I feel like our entry could even be safer at like somewhere around like these 78s. We're looking for a fat fill here. Give me my entries. Looking for this contact point of this trend line. Yes, TP hit at the 89s. Let's go, Danny. Good short at the 15s. Way to see the resistance and target it and have the discipline to hold. I fucking love it. Looking for a fill at the 79s. We're tapping into the 82s. Did we get to in there? 83. Here we go.
Order filled.
We're in. We're going to leave our stop loss a little bit thicker. Actually, it's just going to be the rest of these accounts. I'm not married to the money. You know what I'm saying? We're either going to bust these accounts. Busto. Actually, I'm just going to take it off there. We're going to busto or no mo. I'm saying I'm done trading for the day, but I keep coming back. We're addicted. We're addicted, Max. It's hard not to, King. I get it. You have a fat payout coming, brother. No reason to be here. You should just be chilling. This is my favorite entry of the day. I like that, Saucy. I like that, Saucy. See if we can get some support here. See if we can get some support here. Gotta get through this EMA. I don't even know if break even makes sense, but I'm putting it on. Into the 93s. Let's keep seeing some strength. Do we look for more? Do we look for our pass? I need 20. What do I need? I need 2,400. So I need the top of the range. Ugh. Do we go get high a day again? Am I trading for high a day again off a fourth contact point of this trend line? I don't know. I wouldn't really even like break even until we get a closure above the EMA. I think we're still susceptible for a break even here. If it holds the 92, you're good. I agree. We got to get it hold above that EMA max. Of course we do, Ty. There's support there. Yes, Max. Take the 1K re-enter. I like that GPT. It's not a bad play either. I just want to see some support here. We could take the 1K and just add the day flat as well, but let's see what we get here. I like the strength. I like our spot. I'm actually going to not put break even on because I think we're going. Yeah, hold a gold short on Globe. Made 3,800 times 5. Dude, you are crushing the fucking markets lately, King. You really are. Oh, no. What a pullback into our price. All right, well, I don't want to risk 400 bucks. I'd rather blow the accounts or make our money. Not really the reaction that we wanted to see there at the top of the 15-minute range. Honestly, that was a lot of strength by the sellers there. At the top of the 15-minute range, we just found some support. Not really ideal for what we're searching for here. Still hoping the buyers are strong. This dude is a menace. You're an animal. Thanks, bro. Nice job, Max. No doubt about it, dude. It's fucking epic. See if we can get this trend line to hold. Still looking for the continuation to support. We got rejection at the EMA. Maybe the buyers can reclaim that. We'll be looking decent. But until then, we're a little bit dangerous. A little dangerous shoe, you know what I'm saying? I feel like at some point I will be humbled and go on a long losing streak. Oh, it happens, King. Absolutely. It happens to every single trader. It happens to every person. That's just the game. But that doesn't determine who we are. That just means you're catching probability at the end of the day. If you go on a heater, you're going to go on a cooler. It's the game. We get okay with that, then we get really good at trading. You get really okay with the fact that probability isn't always going to play out. You get really good at trading. Can we see this trend line hold? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's see if we can get this to hold. Got to see this trend break back. See the support back up to these 90s. Got to get through the EMA here. I like the chance. I like this chance, but they need to show some strength. Show me something, Nazzies. It is almost 11 o'clock, guys, so if we can't get this to break up to the high of day, I mean, shit. Son. Do we look for the high? Yeah, you're right. I like shorts. Uh-oh. Our kid likes shorts. I might just take our 700, but I'm locked out. I might just take our $1,000 to be flat so I can pass these maybe next week off 2 tries, but might just put our break even on as well and just watch this ride, maybe. Maybe if we get some strength up through this EMA. I like the potential here. I do. But we got to see some strength. Good boy, Max. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Through the 15-minute range here at these 24,000s, we should be looking decent. Obviously, we got to get through here with some strength, though. Show me something, Nazzy. Get through these 24,000s. I want to see these buyers stepping back up here. From there, we could keep pushing. Here come the 24s. We got to get a close. Don't want to see any wikis. You guys know the rules. That lockout feature is such a game changer. It really is, bro. It really is. You're trading the trend. I like the hold. I like that too, Sauce. Just break even. Don't cut a possible big boy short. Yeah, I mean, we're going to go break even, and we're going to just either let this ride to TP, which would be high a day, and which would be us passing our day. Like, we'll pass the fucking thing. Nice trade, man. I appreciate it, Saab. The long's good. I like that too, Danny. It's hitting. We got some support, guys. Let's see what happens here. Might have to just let it play out, though, off a stream. I got to go back to the WORK, the JOB. Hopefully it plays out here, though. I don't want to leave you guys with a big old cliffhanger. Into the 24,000s. Can we get to the 24,019s? We're looking for some strength to the upside here. Can we get a break and a hold? Next resistance clear is going to be this previous all-time high at the 24.3s. Breaking a closure of that. We should be all set to day high. Yo, what's your gym split? Danny, where you from? My gym split, bro, I train full body every single day. Mostly every day. I take a couple days off, but for the most part, dude, I'll do 100 pull-ups, push-ups, squats every day, and then I'll usually hit a full body session train specific muscles. And I try to do that, try my best to get it in daily. Let's see if we can get a push and closure above these twos. I don't like the chance that this could be a pullback entry. Got to see some continuation here. Want to see a break and a closure above these fours. The extended buying volume is looking a little bit weak in my opinion. Come on, Nazi. She's going to keep slow stepping. That body is always hidden by the sweatshirts. They don't know about it. Ah, they don't need to know about it, Saucy. Oh, wow, man. That's some discipline. Damn, okay. You're beasting then. Cool. Where? Cool war com Javandan. Max, you what? Cool war com Javandan. If that's a language and you're speaking language on me, that's sick. Oh, you guys are speaking fucking Netherlands? Dude, that's the coolest shit I've ever seen. You guys are epic. That was sus. It's a trading channel, not a free show. Speaking Dutch. You guys are crazy. Man, got the pump cover on always. Gotta lock it up, Caesar. Is this about to become an OnlyFans dojo? Yeah, we don't make money from trading. We make money from our OnlyFans. That is our objective. Haha, we are speaking Dutch. Sorry. No, that's epic, Daniel. I think that's cool as fuck. Speaking Arabic. If I could, I would. But I can't, so I won't. Are we going to get this to hold? We're still looking for this to break, guys. I'm going to leave this as a break-even trade. If it hits high a day, you guys know TP gets hit. If it goes to break-even, I'm going to be stopped for break-even. But I'm going to go back to work. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your fucking day. The fact that we're speaking Dutch is so cool to me. Have you been seeing the videos from the Diamond Gym guys lately? I don't think so, Saab. I'm not sure, brother. What you mean? Drop a like button, though, if y'all think we hit TP. And subscribe if you're not. There's 38 beautiful people. I appreciate you guys so fucking much. Max, you're a menace. I hope you're locking in. Have a good one, everybody. TLR, take care. Danny, Caesar, Newbie, Max, Tim, everybody. You guys are the fucking best. I love you guys. Drink some sun. Get some water. Hug a loved one. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.